Good morning, YouTubies. Today I'm doing a tutorial on how I do my eyebrows. What you'll need is 2 angle brushes, which I have 1 because this will be for my highlight color that I use on my eyebrows. And I have another angle brush which we use to fill in the color on my eyebrows. You will also need a eyebrow pencil. I have this one, which is like a black brown. Because I don't like to do my eyebrows just black because it looks really weird on my face. You will also need a highlight color cream, and this one is by Ben Nye. It's actually a theater makeup company that I ordered a kit from. And you will also need a filler color, which will be whatever color eyebrows you have. Okay? So first, you need to just brush out your eyebrows. You can either go like that, or if you have an eyebrow brush. So you kind of are helping create the shape that you want. Okay. And then you're going to take your highlight brush and your highlight cream, and you're going to kind of take the ends and just pat like that. So you should have about that much on there. Okay. And then you're going to start at the end, and I always go out a little further than what my eyebrow is, because that's what I'll fill in. And you're just going to make a line. Can you see? Okay. And you're going to do the same thing underneath. This is going to be like your outline for what you're going to do. And don't worry if it looks really thick or if you messed up or anything, because you're not going to need this. And see now how I have outlined my shape, so you can kind of see the shape that I'm going for. And you're going to do the exact same thing on the other side. Alright, so now you have both of them lined. Okay, now you're going to take your eyebrow pencil and you're going to start at the beginning of the line where you made, and the same thing how you did the top and bottom with the highlight, you're going to do the top and bottom as well of your eyebrow with the pencil, except now you're going to be going inside of the highlight lines that you made. So a little closer. Alright, and I went out to my point. And I'm going to do the same thing underneath. Alright. And now this is usually the hardest part, I guess, sometimes for me, because if you have like a shaky hand or something, then your line really makes a difference. So sometimes you can mess it up, which I've had to start over before. I mean, it just takes practice, that's all. So now do the same thing on the other side. Start from the very beginning of your highlight. Okay. And I can see where I messed up right there. So what you're going to do, if you do mess up or go outside the lines a bit, just take your highlight and you're going to line it underneath that. It's kind of going to erase that line. So just put your highlight right underneath it. And you see how it just erases that? Right? So now I can continue. And it cleaned that line right up. Now, you're going to take your filler color in your other angle brush. And because it's the angle brush, you're just going to do it right on the angle, like that. And you're going to fill in your eyebrows. And I usually start from, I don't start right here at the very end. I start about right here, because I usually like to fade my eyebrows a little lighter when you get to the end. So I'm going to start about right here and fade in. And what I also do sometimes is I may clean up lines, or because you don't want like a big black outline from your eyebrow pencil. So I'll kind of just fill over that, so the line won't be as drastic. Okay? And now I'll go in to the front and I'll fill very lightly, and then I'll bring it out some. So you see? And so because you never want to just have just a very black and dark eyebrow in the front. You always want to fill it so it's a little bit lighter. Okay? And now do the same thing to the other side. Just a little bit more. Right? And again, starting from about the middle, right here, and fill. Okay? And then going to the front. And you don't ever want to take this line out too much, because then it'll be unrealistic that you have a really long eyebrow. So just remember that you just want to take it out just a smidge. Alright. Both my eyebrows. Now, you're going to take your highlight brush again, and you don't need to apply anymore. You're just going to simply take the brush, and all the excess highlight that you have, first of all, you want to make sure that you have outlined your eyebrows the way you want them. And if you haven't, then you can take the highlight brush, because I see a little mistake right about here. So I'm going to take just a little bit more of highlight, and I'm going to erase out that spot like I had did with the other side. I feel it's a bit thick. Okay. Alright. So now that I got the shape I wanted, now I'm going to go to the other side and do the same thing. Okay. Alright. And now what you're going to do is you're going to take your brush. Oh, wait. See another little spot. Alright. You're going to take your brush and you're going to, on the bottom, you're going to pull from the beginning of the highlight color and pull down. And you're going to do that all around. Because you never want to just leave that big white highlight mark. Some people do that, and that's only because they don't really know how to apply their makeup. You're not supposed to just have a white mark under. I know you may see a lot of people do that. And that's because a lot of people are doing it wrong and they're setting a wrong trend. So make sure you want to pull all that highlight down. And do the same on top of the eye as well. So you're going to take it and now you're going to pull it up. You're going to pull it away from the angle that you just made. Pull all that color up. We don't leave any lines. Because eyebrows are supposed to look natural. And we don't naturally have a line. We have what we call highlight. A lot of people, when they do that, they're emulating highlight. Okay. So now you may notice that you just see like chunks or just line marks of the highlight. And what you're going to do is take the side of your brush and just blend it. So you're just going to go sideways and just blend it in all different kind of ways. You're just kind of getting rid of some of the excess. But you're also blending some of it so you can have a highlight color under your brow bone and on top of your brow bone. And do the same on top of your eyebrow. Okay? And now to the other side. Same thing, just blend it down. And the same on top. Blend it away. And smooth it in. Alright. And if you're all finished with your makeup, like if I already had applied like my eyelashes and my blush and everything, then what you would do is use some setting powder. And this is by CoverGirl. And it's just going to be a loose powder. It's going to be translucent. Like it may look kind of brown, but it really has no color to it. And it'll have a powder puff inside it. And you'll just lightly dab it. And I'll just do mine now for just the sake of the video. And you're going to lightly dab just a little bit on your brow. And what that will do will set the makeup so that it won't be all shiny, or like sometimes when you wipe your eye, it won't just all, your whole eyebrow just rub off. So that's what the setting powder is for. And like I said, it's translucent, so it's not going to leave a color. Okay. And just apply that lightly. I think I put a little bit too much powder right here. So anytime you make mistakes, they're always fixable. Like if you need to fill in some more, you'll just do it lightly. Like so. And sometimes when I get to the ends, I'll dab my brush instead of like continuing to fill. I'll dab it because there will be excess makeup on it. And so that way I won't be making it too dark. Alright. And those are the eyebrows that you should end up with. A nice arch. Alright. Well, thank you for watching my eyebrow tutorial. This has been Marissa's One Stop Shop. Thank you.